What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning into this episode of Twin Finance. My name is Dylan, and today we're going to be talking about Facebook stock. Now, I know this has been a big stock in the media as of late, down 40% from their high value. Now right below, 380 billion market cap roughly. This has been a really steep decline for Facebook in the last bit here. I'm really just going to get into whether I think Facebook's a buy and whatnot, and explain a little bit why. Definitely, if you go out in the media and you look around, all you see out there is just negative media about them right now. But we got to really look at it from a business standpoint, guys. Negative media, it doesn't change the business model. It doesn't change what the business is actually doing. It changes with the public eye about Facebook. I know it all started back, Facebook, Zuckerberg had to show up in court, and then all the stuff about privacy and whatnot, and then now it's like George Soros and Facebook a little bit. I don't really want to talk about the media, because if you want to talk about the media, simply just type in Facebook stock and click news on Google, and you can read a ton of negative media and whatnot on Facebook. I'm gonna look at the business side of things and explain to you why I think they're a buy. As of right now, guys, I think they're a buy, and I'll get into that. The first reason why is, number one, so their income is up. And I'm not just talking up a little bit, guys. As of Q3, their income this year, 2018, is already more than last year. So we're talking a big company with big earnings, and they keep increasing them year after year after year, as their services keep growing and whatnot. They're just reaching new markets, and their income's going pretty. I think they're at 17 billion this year already, and last year, the whole year, they're at 15 billion. So they're on pace for like 23 billion right now, right around there, 23.5 billion on the year. I think that's pretty crazy, guys. Once companies kind of get bigger, their earnings will start to tail off, because you got to figure out ways to keep increasing that income. But not the case with Facebook. And my second reason why I like where they're at right now is low debt. So they're low debt. I think they only have $12 billion of total liabilities, guys. Currently, I think it's like 90-something billion dollars of assets. So you got right around $80 billion shareholder equity, which makes their book value right around 4.5, 5, which is not high for a tech stock, guys. That's really not high. Go out and look at Amazon and all the other big tech stocks. They're much higher than that. So we got Facebook with strong earnings that are increasing, roughly at like a 19 PE right now. We got a tech stock 19 PE, low debt. The third reason why I like them right now too is their cash is pretty solid right now. I'm just gonna write cash up. Their cash is up from 8 billion last year to right around like 9.5 billion this year. The reason why I like that is they only got $12 billion of total debt on their balance sheet, and they got $9 billion of cash. So they're not over leveraged at all, guys. If they run into some hot water, they almost pay off all their debt with their cash. That's pretty substantial, especially where they're at, and there's a ton of media and whatnot, harping on Facebook, getting on Facebook. Facebook's not doing well. They're gonna go down as a company. They're gonna start to tail off. I really think Facebook is in a good position, guys. $9 billion cash, $12 billion debt. Not only that, just not even the numbers piece. If you go and look at their users over time, I think they're up to like 2.2 billion users now. So that's pretty ridiculous, guys. And I think 2.2 billion users. And do I think that number is going to flatten out anytime soon? Probably not. As third world countries start to develop and get introduced to internet, and more people are getting back onto the pace with the rest of the world, I think that number is just going to keep going up. I think, think back to, when Facebook first came out and you were a kid, or, you were younger and you thought it was crazy, and you're just like, wow, how awesome is it? And go talk to my friends. Well, a picture of being a kid in the third world country, and, all of a sudden, everything starts to revolutionize around you, and you start to get introduced to technology, and now you can communicate with your friends across the city. I really just think, everyone's going to want to keep using Facebook. personally, I'm not a huge Facebook guy, but hey, that doesn't mean it's not a good product. I don't really like social media that much, so I don't use it a lot. Um, I really just think Facebook's headed in the right direction here, guys. And if I had, let's say you want to put like 10% of your portfolio in Facebook, well, don't put all 10 in right now. I'd probably just buy in a little bit, see what they do. If they keep going down, buy in some more. Just keep buying in more. That's what I would do, guys. That's what I'm gonna do. Just keep building the position in Facebook because eventually their users keep going up, their income keeps increasing, their debt stays low, and they keep building cash. In the future, I'd like to see some of that cash go to a dividend payment. They currently don't pay a dividend. So as they continue to build cash, I'd definitely like to see Facebook implement a dividend. Definitely make that share price in the stock a bit more attractive. But that's not uncommon for tech stock guys. There are tech stocks out there that aren't paying a dividend. Um, or not too big of a dividend. Like even Apple, they're not paying that great of a dividend. It's not that high, but I mean a dividend's better than no dividend, right? So definitely, I'd like to see with their cash and the retained cash they keep getting is funnel that back into the company, keep growing it, but also start to pay out a dividend even if they just start small. Definitely, guys, I think Facebook's a buy. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and have a great day.